All right, wanted to answer this question about this individual who has started on naltrexone therapy following the Sinclair method. I'm not noticing anything. I've been drinking as normal, which is a bit disappointing. Is this unusual? Thank you. Thank you for the question. And I know you had a follow-up comment to that, which stated, I believe, that you were just starting on the method. I think you were just a few days in, maybe a couple of weeks in. And so the first thing I want to say is that is perfectly normal. For most of us, it takes a long time to see continued results with this treatment. And for most people, it's these small, gradual, subtle changes in your drinking that happen over time, typically over many months, a several month period. I often equate the changes that we see with naltrexone and the Sinclair method as it relates to our drinking, like you might expect with weight loss. You know, you could start dieting and going to the gym and watching your calories, but you're not going to see major changes. Maybe you're just losing a pound a week, and that can be discouraging, but that's just really how the change happens. And the same thing is true as we're seeing drink reduction with the Sinclair method. And so I just want you to be aware of that, because sometimes people have unrealistic expectations and they expect this to be a magic pill that's just going to fix everything overnight. And for most of us, that is not the case. Some people will see an initial reduction and a significant reduction in their drinking in the beginning. But even if that happens, their drinking can increase and decrease and go up and down for a while. And others, they may not see any significant change in the beginning, and it'll just be a more gradual change that happens week over week and month over month. Some signs you can look out for that this treatment is working. Again, it's the small, subtle things. You might notice that you're drinking alcohol a bit more slowly than you normally would. You might notice that you're thinking about alcohol a little less often. For me, I noticed that because I would start thinking about and planning my drinking at around 11 a.m. every day. And after a while on this treatment, it would be 2 or 3 o'clock before I'd start thinking about drinking. You might notice that alcohol just doesn't taste as good. You're not enjoying it as much. Maybe you're not enjoying the buzz as much. Maybe you notice that you're having one less drink in an evening. All of these really subtle ways that your drinking and habits around drinking can change. But again, they're usually subtle, they're usually gradual. And as we often talk about, it's really important to recognize that the medication and the Sinclair method are a tool, but you definitely want to help that tool along by working alongside it, meeting it halfway, and changing your habits around drinking, creating new coping tools, and really building a life that revolves less around alcohol. And all of this takes time. Habit change and behavior change just takes time. So we typically tell people to give this treatment at least a year to see full results. I hope that answers your questions. Check out my other videos. I've got a lot of them here, and also the link in my bio for free resources and information about our program. Bye for now.